Hello everyone, welcome to Do What 7 and this is my desk setup 2023. I'm finally getting a new desk setup after 7 years and it has been such a great experience that I want to share it through this video. Look at the tiger enjoying the new setup. A hobby of mine is watching desk setup tours with most of them using a freestanding desk, which allows for easy access for a neat setup. But what if your desk is built in, like mine? This has been my setup for the past few years. It's a mess really, as you can tell. There's so many cables coming from the wire pass-through that makes me uncomfortable. My built-in desk is split to 3 sections. We shall term them top, mid, and bottom. The first thing to do is to minimize the number of stuff on my desk. I got the popular Logitech K380 keyboard. Not only does this reduce the cables, but also remove the need of a wrist rest. I also got myself a Logitech Master MX3S, which I've wanted to own for a long time. Next, I got a generic heat-resistant desk mat to replace my mousepad while also making my cup toasters redundant. The second thing to do is to not have any cables in my line of sight. So to hide the cables from my view, I needed more real estate on my table. I bought an LG 34-inch ultra-wide and stuck a power cord to the back of it. I had to move my huge Acer PC from the floor to the desk and use it as a cover. In the meanwhile, I upgraded my speakers to the PreSonus Average 3.5 and was very luckily gifted a Logitech MX keys to pair with my MX Master 3S. I would have been satisfied with this setup, but my tiger wanted me to do more. I was looking for ideas and decided to seek help from ChatGPT. So number 1 is, how do I hide cables for desk management? These are the answers that it gave me. I decided on using cable clips and that gives me the most flexibility. Which height should I place my desktop monitor at? Since my eyes needed to be at the middle of the screen, I had to get a higher monitor stand. Which height should I place my desktop speakers? For my current setup, the speakers are way too low and it sounds distorted. So I had to find a stand that allows the speaker to be placed on top of it. I needed a longer one. I decided to get a wooden monitor stand to complement the look of my desk. That meant the Acer PC had to go, so I went with arguably the best power to size ratio desktop PC in the market, the Mac Mini 2023. It's such a popular product that I'm willing to give it a try, even though I was a Windows user all my life. I shall skip the boring part and go straight to how it looks after all the installation has been done. While installing, I found out having the equipment side by side forms a path for cable routing. And the best thing about that is, I wouldn't be able to see them. I thought of using blue tack, which can be repositioned easily and reusable. Here you can see an eye-catching white cable on the left side of my setup, and that is to provide power to the top section of the desk. Now let's take a look at what is going on at the back of the monitor. Honestly, the cables behind us are a mess. But since I can see them now, it's not bothering me as much. Maybe I shouldn't have a tiger but have an ostrich instead. Some cables can still be seen below the monitor stand on the left, but it's not in my line of sight when I'm sitting down. This is how it looks like with white lights and how it looks with yellow lights on. During the whole process, there's one thing I would like to add in. This is the surprise feature of using the Mac Mini. I was surprised at how well the Apple ecosystem is integrating all the devices into one. My iPad has been left redundant for 3, 4, 5 years, but now it can be used as a secondary display. This was a huge surprise and it is one of the best features going from a Windows to a Mac. So the question I get a lot is, do you regret changing from a Windows to a Mac setup? The only thing that bothers me is the keyboard shortcuts, but I believe I will get used to them in the near future. This is a mix of budget and premium equipment, and everything comes in below 2,500 Singapore dollars. This is how the setup looks now, and my tiger is pretty satisfied, as you can tell from his expression. Thank you all for staying till the end, and hope it is helpful in you achieving a clean desk setup as well. If I can do it, you can do it too. If you like what the tiger is doing, please help him with a like, subscribe, and do what 7.